Hi, my name is Meadow Davis, and I am the general manager for Hotel Blush.
My name is Veronica Morales, and I'm the Director of Marketing here at Hotel Blush. We want to get started by thanking you for the opportunity that we have to kind of decide the pricing for the rooms and everything, and we're excited to kind of share our presentation with you. But we first wanted to share some key factors about what went into making our decision and conclusion we did at the end on what price we decided, what inclusions to include, and everything like that. So first off, that goes to kind of the nature and scope of the pricing function. That is just determining a price for a service or a good. So it's pretty self-explanatory, just kind of deciding whether we what want to do for that and what's going to make a likable outcome and everything like that.
I wanted to start off by talking about Hotel Blush's product service competitive advantage. One of the things that makes our hotel stand out from others, in a sense of that and our advantages, is we are the closest hotel to the new sports arena where the NCAA championship will be held at, which is kind of just you can sleep in later and go to the games, and it just makes things a lot easier. Also, our transportation getting to and from the games is a lot easier and included with the stay of our guests, which also makes things a lot easier in that sense. And on top of that, Hotel Blush includes a full service restaurant. We have a lounge, a swimming pool, and a business center, which I think we're going to talk more about the events that will be held in that business center later. But yeah, it's really a great additional add on to our hotel.
Yeah, of course. And then after that, we kind of discussed the concept of price in the hospitality and tourism industry. That just goes along back with what you're going to charge, which is also with the pricing function, but making sure that what we're pricing it at is going to have a likable profit for the product or service that you're advertising or selling or whatever you're doing along with that. So just making sure that there's likable profit that's going to come out of it.
Yes, and one thing that I also wanted to add on about the hospitality and tourism, the kind of things or services that that industry, you know, provides. So hospitality and tourism provides things like lodging, restaurants, event planning, theme parks, and transportation. And like I talked about earlier, the business center that we will be holding an event there, which is something that goes into hospitality and tourism. But the hospitality and tourism industry definitely is just to make our guests feel more comfortable and ensure that they're having a fun time at our hotel Blush, in the easiest way possible, for sure, just to make sure that people can enjoy themselves and have fun.
Yeah, of course, it's really important. And then after that is kind of the scope of product service management functions. And that just kind of making sure that when guests are coming, after they stay, we're making sure we welcome them back, making sure that we're maintaining kind of just an area and a space that they feel comfortable in, they're happy with, and just making sure that we're basing it off of market research as well. That has a lot of things to do with it, keeping up with the trends, everything that revolves around that. And if there's an unhappy customer, we need to address that right away and get that fixed, because you definitely don't want a bad rep on your product or service. So I think, yeah, product service management also goes along with that and is super important.
Another thing that is really important is supply and demand. That kind of helps shapes, the price of our services and our products that we offer, just based off of how many people are going to be there and what people are wanting. This event is expected to get sold out the second that it is introduced to the public. It is a very big event that people, look forward to and spend a lot of money on. So it's definitely something that is in high demand. So because of that and our hotel services that we offer, we believe that it is a good idea to have a higher price than some of the hotels around us, just because, like I said, we are the closest hotel. We do have full service restaurant, business center, and lounge, swimming pools, things like that. And like I said, because this event is going to be sold out in seconds, we think that it's important that we have a low price some good deals, but also something that's going to help us make money off of this event. And based off of our 199.99 a night, by raising our prices from that will definitely help us make a higher profit.
Yeah, of course. I think that goes along perfectly with that. And then along with that is product bundling. Um, and that kind of just that's going along with a lot what we decided to come to that price off of, and why you can up your price because of the things you're including, and you still want to make it look like a deal and that it is a deal to your consumers, but definitely making sure that it's going to also profit your company or business in the long run. But keeping the customers happy is the most important thing. And product bundling is just kind of things like how we are a hotel and we offer a restaurant and a pool, and now that the special event will be here, we're going to offer transportation. So things like that, which is product bundling, which is all going to go into the price with um, the kind of the transportation and the hotel, which that's contributing to the one price. I think that will help a lot in just kind of attracting customers, hopefully. That's our hope. Um, and now that we've discussed those, we want to jump right into things and kind of discuss the price. So, because this is a special event and it's something very big and very well known, we kind of wanted to do a special event room rate. We're going to double our price and make it 400 a night. We decided to have a minimum 3-night stay because of the dates that they've decided that they were going to be April 2nd and April 4th. So if they do decide to stay more than 3 nights, we're going to have the standard room rate have the standard room rate for their third night is going to be $200. Um, so that's just what we're going to decide to do because we think it'll help in the long run attract customers, because we're having the third night stay is going to be our normal standard room rate. And I'm sure other companies and other hotels and things like that will probably be pricing all of their rooms each night at the special event room rate. And so we thought that this would be a very big help. And in the long run, it would hopefully profit us because we would attract more customers through this deal. So we wanted to kind of go along with that. And because host cities can make so much money through these special events, we decided that we were just going to do that. And we thought that the 400 room rate for the first 2 nights would be perfect. And if, for example, if a customer wants to stay more than 3 nights, if they decide to do maybe 4 nights or maybe 5 nights, just make it kind of a trip out there, we are still going to offer full price for that whole week, except for their last night stay is going to be that much money. So only 1 night stay in conclusion will be the standard room rate. The rest will be special event room pricing.
And I think that we've talked a lot about the special event that we were going to be holding in our business center. So we actually have an advertisement that we came up with, and I think Veronica has that, and we can talk more about that, but we should show you our advertisement.
So this is our advertisement we're going to decide to put out. So that is, we decided to do a meet and greet with, because it's going to be a basketball tournament, and obviously many of the customers we're going to attract are basketball fans. We wanted to do a meet and greet with a few of the players, maybe a few, however many we're going to get. And we're going to be hosting it in the business center, as Meadow said. And so we kind of wanted to do that on the third day, the April 3rd, the day that there's technically not a game on or scheduled. So we decided to do it then at 10 a.m. And we decided that 15% off will be offered to guests staying at Hotel Blush, just to kind of attract more customers as well, because I know that those special guests coming in and the basketball players definitely will bring in customers for sure. And so we thought that that would definitely set us apart from the competitors, is having that special meet and greet and something that would really contribute to everything that's going to happen.
And just to add on to what Veronica said, I think that by adding this event, it makes it appropriate for us to double our price 2 out of the 3 days, just because it's something that people can look forward to, and it's not just a one-person event. Friends and families can go to and, interact and talk to basketball players, which is, something that a lot of people probably look forward to. And by adding that 15% off discounted price to our guests, we think that adds a little bit of something that people can look at our hotel and see, oh, this is something different, and it sets us apart from others. So yeah, we think that that's very important when it comes to, satisfying our customers and making them want to come back for sure.
Yeah, I think that's super important as well. And because, like, again, going on with what Meadow said, because it's going to be so high in demand, we think that it's totally appropriate to do it. And based off of further research that we did, kind of, I remember seeing Houston mentioned in one of the articles we were reading. Their average 4-night stay was around 1,500. And we think it's very appropriate, the price that we decided to do. And so after that, we want to kind of discuss the questions that you had. And I'll be discussing the first one. Why should we look at other hotels in the marketplace to see what they are charging? We think this is really important because this will definitely prevent the loss of customers, which is honestly the most important thing at this time, is attracting the consumers and kind of getting people to stay at our hotel. And so this is kind of competitor price and responding to every move that the competitors will be making. And in the long run, will just definitely help us out with everything that has to do with all of that. Um, and I think, again, with our meet and greet, this will definitely set us apart because none of the other hotels will be doing it. And I also figured that maybe because we were doing the meet and greet, obviously the special guests that are appearing are going to have to get paid. Um, and we can definitely do it for sure with them. But also, if we decide to offer them a special rate at our hotel, we can definitely do that as well. But that was just a thought or idea. And then, so yeah, definitely with making sure that every move that we see that the competitors are making, that we're keeping up with that and we're offering that as well, and making sure that we are the number one place that everyone wants to stay at during this time because we are the host city.
Yeah, and to finish up the presentation, to talk about the last question that you asked, why should our hotel be priced lower or higher than other hotels in the marketplace? We decided that we were going to price our hotel a little bit higher than other hotels in our area, just because of, like I said earlier, the special services that we do include at Hotel Blush, such as our transportation, which is definitely a big part because, especially at large events like this, people need transportation to get to and from their hotels. And we think that that is honestly one of the safest options, is having, that option, just to have somebody drive you around, but also makes it a lot easier for people because they don't have to worry about parking and parking tickets and, having to walk into the game. And also because our hotel is close, it makes the trip a lot shorter than other hotels. And then on top of that, just making sure that when you're at our hotel that you're having a good time and that, our guests are having fun. Like we said, we have the restaurant, lounge, swimming pool, and then the business center that we're holding that fun event at, the meet and greet. So honestly, we think that we set a really great price for our customers because of the extra events and services that our hotel offers. We think that the 400 a night with the 50% off the third additional night, that will make people, happy. And yeah, I don't think that we'll have any problems with that because of our extra services. So
Yes. And then just one last thing to add on that I just now remembered is that we wanted to offer one more inclusion, and that being on the second and the fourth, we wanted to have pool parties that had free kind of accommodations along with the kind of food, everything around that. Just to make the customers happy, because we figured after those tournaments, being there all day, they'd want to come home, relax, do everything fun with their families, maybe just their couples, whatever they decided to do. Um, so we wanted to do that and just kind of a pool party just to make sure that like they're able to celebrate if the team they're rooting for is doing good. That's something great that we want to include. But yeah, I think that's all we have to mention. Unless you have anything else, Meadow.
that is perfect. Thank you guys so much for having us and listening to our ideas.
Thank you.
Bye.